Welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, we're here at Mitch's mango farm, and we're here with Mitch and with Marie. And wow, this was a lightning striking once, and that's all it took. When was this? Yesterday? Yesterday, Mitch finally met the lady that he had seen on a video at the church, and he asked us if we could find her, and this is who it was. This is Marie. Now Marie, this is the result of a series of unusual coincidences that all came together to make it happen between Marie and Mitch. Both are here very temporarily for a few weeks. Mitch is going back to Australia to wind his affairs up there, pack his stuff finally into 2 containers which will be dropped off here very, very soon. So he's expecting to go back on, was it Tuesday, Mitch?
Yes.
Tuesday.
3rd of October.
3rd of October, and he's going to be back in maximum, we think, maybe
2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks. Meantime, Marie is going to stay here.
Stay here.
So she's going to stay here, and well, when he comes back, you're going to live in that huge building that you're having built right now, which is a garage and about 4 times the size of the house that Beth and I live in.
I'm sorry.
Well,
it's not my fault.
Well, can you partition it off and make it small?
Okay. Why did you make it small?
So, Mitch, one of the questions, before we get on to this wonderful love story, explain how you can be the owner, in what way are you the owner of this 3.5?
No, 3.2.
3.2 hectares. This is a mango farm, 3.2 hectares, and you're the owner.
Okay. My caretaker is a young family, husband, wife, and a child. The husband, his mother, is my friend. So I'm kind, sort of generous person. So we help each other, and then she offer to help.
Right.
I ask her to find me a land so I can retire here, and she runs straight away. So she find many places than this one, and then I choose this one in the end, and she's just done it without asking anything in return. She just helped me out.
So you've mutually helped each other many times in the past.
Many times in the past. We know each other.
A friendship, a real friendship.
Yes, it's real friendship.
Yeah.
So we met 5 or 6 years. I know Alda. So we build up trust on these years. We never ask each other anything. So we just become best friends.
Right.
So
that's the way that a foreigner, so there are 2 ways that a foreigner, basically 2 ways that a foreigner can own land. One is by marriage to a Filipina, and then
one by
have
trust.
Mutual, and the other one is by trust.
By trust.
And so...
And she offered herself to do that until I will get married and find the girl, find the wife, and then everything will be moved to us.
Right. Now, you said that this was the mother of this young family that you now support within this. So what's the common mistake about you and this young family?
Mistake?
Yes, the mistake that people make when they see you.
You're right. She's the wife of my caretaker. She's white albino. But she's a Filipina. But by her appearance, because she's white, everybody thinks she's American, and confuse her to be my wife and her husband to be my brother. So everybody back off. They think she's my wife. So it's not really.
So the thing is that she does look as if she is Caucasian. She has
She's a blonde hair, white
blonde
skin.
hair. Well, can we see this lady?
You just film her. Just film her.
Hi,
Just say, I'm Filipina, not American.
I'm Filipina, not American.
So now that we've sorted that common misunderstanding or mistake out, we should. How can we do this? Yeah, now that we've sorted that out, that's been a mistake that's been made many times, and what we should get onto is what I think is a more important and more interesting story, and that is your story. So what happened?
My story is just the beginning, and looks like it's a good start.
Can you give us some more details than that? Normally this is a man who can't stop talking, and now I've asked him a question. He said,
Yes, but in a relationship you can't expect too much. Time fix everything. What can I ask from her? What she can ask from me?
well, you can have hopes and dreams.
Oh, I have a lot of them. I have a lot of hopes, a lot of dreams, a lot of plans, and a lot of everything about future. But I can't think of anything now because we just started.
Right.
Let's see if we got anything in common first.
Dear son, Marie, how about you? How are you going to put up with this man? You're a little quiet Filipina, modest and retiring, and yet you've got this
Monster.
monster here.
No, she's not a monster.
It's not a monster. I was only joking. I didn't think it was a monster. Okay? I mean, a monster in this big one, and it's always roaring like a lion.
Ugly.
Always roaring like a lion. Now you're going to tame him. You get a big whip and
Yeah.
no. So you can talk. It's only between you and me. Okay, nobody else will know. So what made you? What attracted you to this man?
I attracted this man because he's just a simple man. I see him.
He's a simple man, and okay, it's not going to get any more talkative than this, I think, is it? I think what Maria said in the past, lots of people lock up and go quiet when they know that there's a camera being pointed at them, but what Maria said is that she sees Mitch as being a simple man. It's not. He's actually a very complicated man or a complex man, but he's very simple. But he's very simple in his approach, and I think that this is true. He's very simple in his approach because he says what he thinks. So in fact, you always know exactly where you stand with this man, and that makes for a simple life. If well, how would you describe yourself?
I can't kill a fly.
He can't kill a fly. Is that why the place is just full of flies around here? So the plan now is to, in the next week or so, or let's say the next month.
Yes.
What's going to happen in the next month?
I'm gonna find I'm gonna wait for the container to arrive to my place, fill it up, send it to the company, and then I get my ticket and come back.
Right.
Simple.
And we're thinking, when I talked to you before, you said you thought that this might take maximum
It all depends.
2 weeks.
It all depends about the council approval to approve me to be dropped the container on my property, and then because everybody takes their time to be approved.
Here.
No, there, no here.
There. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Australia they go rules, regulations, and all that.
All right.
So it all depends of their approval. Take me time. Take my time. and then in another week for the company, for the transport company to drop the container over there to my property. Once I have the approval from the council, they will drop the container because they all work together.
So you,
Without a permit, they can't drop it.
right, so we're looking for a permit, and then once the permit is done, don't you
Yes.
think that the...
It's already, I already applied for it
Yeah,
before I came here.
okay.
I applied already for it.
Has there been any word on that
I don't know
since?
because I'm here.
Right,
I
but,
didn't find out
yes,
yet.
but like you reminded me the other day when I didn't get your message, you said it's modern technology for communication, so they could quite easily...
Really, is it?
Yes,
I
they
didn't
could
know.
quite easily... See, look, let me show you a new instrument, and you can get a message on this,
Where you
even
got that?
from Australia.
So
Yes,
where's that?
remember you showed me this.
Okay, put it in the red spot.
We were supposed to be here at 12 o'clock yesterday with everybody. When we said, well, shall we bring Taliklik and Bibi with us, he said, bring everybody. So we didn't quite bring everybody, but we did bring a lot of people. Unfortunately, we hadn't looked at this piece of modern technology to pick up a message that said be here at 12. So Mitch was elsewhere at 11 o'clock when we got here, and when I made a joke, and when he pulled up in the car, I went, and he said, "Don't tell me this, I sent you a message." So they may have sent you a message.
So I put you down, you put me down.
Right, I'm getting back.
Vice versa.
Listen, it's payback time.
I can't get away with it. I can't get away with it. Thank you. You're the man. You're the man. Okay, good. Never forget. Okay, next one is gonna be mine.
So we're gonna hope that the permits are waiting for you.
That's what I'm hoping. Once I get there, if I got all approved, bang bang, maybe 1 week I'm here,
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I'm just thinking
it's all
that the
there-
container. I'm just thinking that the container company would surely be right off the mark to get those containers to.
They can do quicker, but I mean they can do fast as possible, but they can't move without a council because they get fined.
Oh no, I understand that.
Yeah.
But assuming that you have the permit, then it
They come-
shouldn't actually
they come
take
straight
long.
away.
It should be like 2 days max, I would.
Max.
And then a couple of days
Couple of days to
careful
fit it in.
packing,
Yeah,
and then you're on your way.
that's it. Once they come and pick up the container, because what they do, they bring the container, they drop it in, they go, I give them 2 days, they come back after 2 days, pick it up, and then back to the depot.
Right. And then how long before it gets here?
That
Do you
all
know?
depends.
Is that 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe?
I heard about maybe 4 to 5 weeks.
Really?
I heard.
Right.
I'm not sure.
So
Because nobody can tell you. Because what it is, they will put on the container ships. So it all depends on the container ship. If they come straight to Cebu or they go around to this,
I
to
see.
this, to that.
Yeah.
Depends if they curse.
Right.
It depends where they go first.
Yeah, in other words, you may not be the first one that they drop off.
I think so. So it all depends on them. So it might take maybe 6 weeks until they arrive, or maybe first week.
Yeah,
they,
better to at least think in terms of maybe 6
Something like
weeks.
the container. But once the container leaves out of my property, I'm out.
You can go.
I can go. I don't need to
Or
wait
can
for
come.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight away. Bang. That's what it holds me. That container.
Right.
That's it.
Well, we'll wish you luck on that, and luck on this more important
Quick.
mission
Oh yeah.
of being with this lady.
I know.
Now, this is goodbye for now to our friend Mitch, who you must comment and tell me what you think. What kind of role do you think that Mitch would play if he was in a movie? Now, I thought that if the movie was about the circus, Mitch would have to be the ringmaster. That's what I thought. But of course, he would wear a top hat and a red coat, and he would have one of those big mustaches that come here and curl around. Tell me if I'm wrong.
And she's gonna be the little cat.
was the Mad Hatter's tea party, he would be the Mad Hatter. Okay, so thanks for looking in. This is bye for now, foreigner from the Philippines.
Bye-bye.